Many of you beautiful souls out there have been asking me in the comments to speak on repeating numbers within the twin flame connection. These so-called angel numbers or number sequences that repeat themselves show up in our lives for a reason. These are direct signs from the universe, responsive kinds of signs, almost like keeping us in a communication, a kind of conversation, a back and forth with the universe, with the divine, with whatever higher power you connect with. In this video, I'm going to explain why you are seeing these repeating numbers as a twin flame. I'm also going to tell you how you can interpret the meaning of them in the moment to receive some kind of specific sign or guidance in connection with your twin flame. I'm also going to be sharing some of the most common number sequences you have all been sharing with me in the comments. Obviously, I won't be able to interpret every single number sequence, so I'm just going to share my thoughts on possible meanings behind some of the most common twin flame related repeating numbers. But first, let me introduce myself. My name is Infinity, and this is Magnetize Yourself, where we talk about life, love, spirituality, and of course, the law of attraction. Let me know in the comments below, what repeating numbers have you been seeing a lot lately? When do these numbers happen to you or show up in your life? Let's first talk about why you are seeing repeating numbers in connection with your twin flame. The first thing to understand about repeating numbers is that in our modern age, especially in this what we call New Age spirituality movement, people beginning to wake up to their own potential, their power, the laws of the universe, such as the law of attraction, soul connections, such as twin flames. In today's day and age, there is a lot more information out there about repeating numbers and angel numbers than ever before. Because there is a heightened awareness of these numbers being a sign, the universe is using these numbers to communicate directly to each of us more frequently than ever before. Because the way signs work is we are each given signs designed uniquely for us based on what we will notice. A sign is only a sign because we are capable of receiving it, of being aware of it, of noticing it. This is also why, as you begin to first notice these repeating numbers, you may find them intensifying because you have become aware of this sign. Therefore, this is the perfect avenue by which the universe can deliver you even more signs and messages in this numerical form through numerology. The twin flame path is a divinely guided and divinely protected path, meaning that it is something you intended for yourself prior to your incarnation here on earth, and it is also a key component of your spiritual journey here, a key part of your purpose. It plays an integral role in waking you up, igniting your spiritual awakening, setting you on a path to stepping into your soul's authentic self, stepping into your highest purpose and calling in life, elevating not only yourself, but entire human consciousness as a whole. Therefore, you are given these number signs, these repeated numbers and sequences, as sorts of signposts along the way. Imagine that you're traveling down the highway, and seeing these repeating numbers are like signs on the freeway, telling you which exits to get off at, telling you how many miles are left to your destination, and reminding you that you're still going the right way. These repeated number signs are especially essential for twin flames because as twin flames, although the concept of twin flames is becoming more popularized, becoming more widely known and even accepted, it is still widely misunderstood and rejected. It breaks the norm. That's really by design. Part of the purpose of the twin flame connection is to break with society's concepts and understandings of what love is and what love should be. Because our society is very broken. We have a great collective misunderstanding of unconditional love. We throw around the word unconditional love, but we don't fully understand its meaning. So what often happens to twin flames is they begin to experience this true, unconditionally loving bond with their twin flame. And because most of those around them are still programmed into society's understanding of unconditional love, which again is very flawed, these people then look at your twin flame connection or relationship and call it harmful or toxic. They say that this person must not be interested in you because they are romantically connecting with someone else, or they tell you you're being obsessive or crazy. It's very, very common to feel misunderstood, especially by those closest to you and those around you, as a twin flame awakening to this connection. This is why receiving and understanding these repeating number signs is so essential for twin flames especially. Because through these repeated numbers, even if everyone around you is telling you you're crazy, you're obsessive, even if you are feeling deeply misunderstood, you can use these repeated numbers as a form of divine guidance, reminding you that you are living in alignment with your true self, that you can trust your soul's intuition, and that even if all external circumstances seem to logically defy what your soul knows to be true, you can still trust your soul even over those external observations and circumstances of what is going on the surface. Because when it comes to twin flames, usually the surface level, the 3D world, doesn't reflect the true bond between twin flames right away. This is because we are blocked. Although this connection is deep, unconditionally loving, and incredibly magnetic, it could pull us together into union quickly with our twin flame, traversing all obstacles, boundaries, physical limitations, and distances. The reason it doesn't often do that very quickly, and we go through this pain, this separation, this push and pull, this misunderstanding from other people, is because within, we have been programmed within the unconscious mind, within our energy field, with these blockages in the form of limiting beliefs. Like I said earlier on, we have deeply seated limiting beliefs about what unconditional love truly is. And that goes for us collectively as a society. These beliefs and blockages that are negatively affecting us and inhibiting our full connection to our twin flame are inevitable because of this broken society we are raised into. But we have a choice. We can choose to begin to participate in our own inner healing, our own self-growth. And when we make this powerful choice, we instantaneously begin to shift the balance of our connection, shift the energies within our connection. And this shift opens both us and our twin flame to deeper connection, which will then manifest in 3D physical connection and union. I have created a 7-chakra twin flame clearing subliminal designed to reprogram all of these limiting, restricting beliefs that were programmed into your subconscious mind, into your energy field from society. These beliefs that we all have, that we must all choose on our own to heal, to shift and to transform in order to come into full harmonious union with our twin flame. This subliminal is available in 4 different background meditation sounds depending on your preference, and also comes in a 20-minute version as well as an overnight sleep reprogramming session. You can access it completely free for 7 days when you create an account on my website, Sound and Soulful, and the link to that will be in the pinned comment as well as the description box if you're interested in learning more about how you can use subliminal meditation to release blockages within your energy and come into harmonious union with your twin flame. Now, let's talk about the meaning or possible meanings of certain number sequences many of you have been seeing very frequently. And I say possible meanings, I choose that word possible very consciously, because what you need to understand is that these number sequences are uniquely designed as signs for you. No one explanation of a number sign is going to be true 100% of the time for everyone. So the problem arises when you see a certain number sequence and you look it up, which, by the way, I highly recommend. If you're seeing a repeating number, do Google search it or look it up, especially if I haven't mentioned it in this video. But with one caveat to that, when you do this, listen to your intuition and not your ego. If you see a message come up saying, oh, 1122 means that, and it's something negative about your twin flame, and your ego feels drawn to it in a negative way, it feels as though it triggers you or wounds you in some way. But your ego thinks, oh, that must be the case because this source is saying that this number means that my twin flame isn't interested, and that is how it looks on the surface. Don't follow those negative sensations and feelings. Listen to not just your soul intuition, but your literal body intuition. If a message you're reading makes you feel tense in your body, that is your body intuition saying this message is not for you. This is not the sign you uniquely are receiving. If a message, however, causes you to feel open and relaxed, free in your body, and it causes your soul to feel comfortable, to feel right about that message is for you. And this is important to remember because as you search certain number sequences, you will get many different variations and interpretations on particular sequences. So be sure to be very attuned to your intuition as you search these repeated numbers. However, I will mention here some possible meanings for common number sequences many of you have shared about. The first is 1111. This is a number that twin flames and really all spiritually awakened or awakening beings tend to see very frequently, because this is an awakening number, a sign of energies shifting into alignment, moving in an upward direction. In terms of the twin flame connection, this can be a sign of things shifting positively within your connection to your twin flame, things coming into alignment. And this sign also wants to remind you that things shift beneath the surface before they change in the physical. So this sign is telling you, even if your external circumstances don't look like they're changing, know that things are dramatically shifting beneath the surface. You are stepping into your power. You are going through this intense awakening, and so is your twin flame. You are awakening simultaneously and being drawn together energetically, even if you aren't seeing the physical results just yet. The second common angel number or repeated number sequence is 222. This sign again is very closely associated with the twin flame path. I personally interpret this sign to mean it is safe to trust. It is safe to trust the divine nature of this connection, the divine unfolding of it, the path that you are on, this constantly unfolding path that is always revealing itself to you. This number brings with it to me that image I often share of driving at night with the headlights on, where you can only see as far as the headlights, but you can make it the whole trip that way. Know that your twin flame path is the same way. Right now, you may only be seeing that next step, but you can always trust that the following step will always be in front of you. The next number many of you have been sharing is the number 711. This sign, this number to me, is a sign that you can trust your own inner guidance, that you are being guided from within, and specifically not to listen to the loudness of the voices of other people around you regarding this connection. This sign, for some reason to me, intuitively brings with it some interference of either a third party, opinions of other people, some voice within your mind that is causing you to feel as though maybe you should doubt what your soul knows to be true. And I feel that seeing this number is meant to remind you not to listen to external sources or voices, even if they are twin flame teachers or videos that seem to be guiding you away from your intuition. If you hear a twin flame teacher, even someone you admire or feel to be wise, who is telling you something different from what your soul knows, from what your intuition knows, listen to your intuition above all else. The next common repeated number sequence is 717. To me, this number is a sign that you must prioritize your personal growth. You must choose yourself over and over again in order for your twin flame to choose you. And know that as you continue to choose yourself, as you continue to choose your own personal growth and expansion, your twin flame will continue to choose you more and more. And I'm sorry guys, if you can hear me smiling as I say that, it's because right as I was recording, the time on my recording hit 717, 1717, right as I was saying that, and the number I was speaking on was 717. I don't know if it'll line up that way in the actual finished video because of, editing, and there was some space at the beginning. But that was just so synchronistic and really confirms to me that someone out there needs to know 717 is an indication that every time you choose yourself, every time you choose to love yourself, to prioritize yourself, to choose your own personal growth and evolution, your twin flame is choosing you more and more. The fifth repeated number I have personally been seeing a lot lately, and I get a lot of comments saying that people are seeing this around my videos, like seeing this number of views or this number of comments, some variation of 77 or 777 or even 4 sevens. With this number, I feel that the meaning of this repeated number is that major spiritual shifts are taking place right now in this very moment in your life. If you've been seeing this number around some of my videos, this may be a sign that as a community here, as a soul tribe here, we are collectively experiencing these spiritual shifts as well as on an individual level. I also feel, and I just felt intuitively guided to say this now, that this number, these variations of 7, are designed to let you know that you aren't alone on this journey of spiritual shifting, of spiritual growth, that we have a community here and in other places, I'm sure as well, of spiritually awakening beings sharing their journey and supporting one another, reminding you that you can rely on, that you can lean on that spiritual support that is around you, even if you can't see it in the 3D world in every moment, it is always there. The next number is the number 666 or even 4 6s. I feel that for twin flames specifically, this is a sign that there is value in your own personal vision, whether this is a vision for yourself individually, for this connection, or for your life more broadly, that this vision is given to you from the divine, that you can trust in this vision, in the clarity that you feel yourself having in this vision. You may feel flashes of this beautiful future and wonder if this is just your imagination. But this number wants you to know that this isn't just your imagination. These are actual premonitions of a future you are destined to experience, but only if you hold tight to this clear vision and release all of the external noise, all of the opinions of other people who may be misunderstanding you, misunderstanding your vision, again, whether individually, whether for your life, or even for you when it comes to your twin flame. And the last number I'm going to speak on is the number 444. I feel this is a fitting number to end on because it is one of the most important takeaway messages I want anyone to receive from any of my videos. And this is that you can trust yourself and your own intuitive abilities. You are a highly intuitive being. You are highly energetically sensitive and aware and attuned. And you can trust the messages, the signs, the sensations, and the feelings you are receiving from that intuition, whether it is your body intuition, a physical sensation, or whether it is simply the intuition of feeling of the soul. You can trust that you are being guided. Even if it is dark, even if you feel as though you are in a tunnel with no end, there is a light at the end. You intuitively know that there is this brilliant outcome to this journey, and you can trust those feelings even when the external circumstances don't yet match what you are envisioning within. Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. If I resonated with you, please subscribe to this channel, join our community of like-minded, conscious, creative beings here on YouTube. You can also follow me on Instagram at 𝐒𝐻𝐼𝐬𝐧, where I'll be sharing inspirational posts and stories to keep you feeling high vibrational and connected in with this soul tribe all day long. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you again in the next podcast.